Creating onboarding emails is such a pain. I used to go into ActiveCampaign, set up workflows, add triggers, add my variables, and then let alone make sure the email actually looks good. Now here's my new workflow. First, I'll start with ChatGPT. You could use Grok or Claude, and I pass the URL in of my company, and then I ask what type of email I'm looking to create. This gives me my placeholder starting point copy, and then I'll go over to a service called new.email. So new.email was built by the team that created Resend and React Email, and it lets you chat to create a nice looking email template. So I'll paste in my copy, and after going back and forth on a few styling changes and improvements, here's what my email looks like. So I have the logo of the company, I have some styling, I have buttons, and I can take that and go into the code and copy that, and then go over into Cursor, and I can paste that into my chat and tell it that I'm using React Email, I want to send my emails with Resend, and go ahead and create the emails. And so you can see here we have the day 3 email, a day 5 email, a day 14, and all of that is put together with Resend to send it out. Now there are two ways that you can send it out. With Resend, you are able to go in and set up the email to have a resend delay. So you can schedule emails with Resend here. You can do it in natural language in 1 minute, in 1 hour, etc. Or what I did, because I'm sending multiple emails in a workflow, I use a service called Ingest. And so again, with Ingest, I'll go back over to Cursor, and I will say, I want to trigger these emails when a new user signs up, and I want to use Ingest to send them out on a schedule. Now, one thing I do when I work with third-party services like Resend or Ingest is I'll go into Cursor, and I'll go to the Features tab, and I'll make sure that it has all of the docs for these services that I'm using. So Resend and Ingest, and when I add it, it will go in and it will index all of the documentation pages. And they're well documented, both of these services, so it'll be easy for Cursor and Claude to be able to chat with it. So now that I have that in, I will tell it to create my ingest trigger when a new user signs up, and that will go in and create my ingest function here. So you can see we have the initial email that gets sent out, then we have wait 3 days, send the next one, wait 2 more days, send that one, and so forth and so on, etc. Now I have all of that put together, and on Resend and React Email, I can set up the CLI to go in and actually preview these emails. So if you go to React Email, they have the CLI that you can go in and set up the commands for previewing emails. You can also in Cursor just ask, I want to be able to set up a command to preview the emails, and once done, then you can see the preview of your actual emails. So these are all my emails, and what's great about React Email is it's responsive. It has all the fallbacks correctly for different email providers. With Resend, you can add attachments. It all just works. It's really quick and easy. Now, if I want to change the styling, I can easily go back over to New Email, and I can chat with it and ask it to change and update the background or add a gradient, etc. Or one thing that new.email does not have is accepting images as a prompt. So I can go over to my emails that I have set up here, and I can screenshot them, and then over in Cursor, I can add the screenshot. So you can see I added the screenshot, and then with Claude works the best for styling changes. I can tell it what I'm looking for. I want to make this more modern. I want to, add gradients, change the font, the placeholders, etc. And it will go in and make the change. And just like that, what normally used to take me hours to set up and schedule and make sure all the emails are working correctly, now is 30 minutes or less to get everything set up correctly. So I thought I would share this new workflow that I'm using with React Email and the new new.email chat interface created by the team at Resend.